cooking it week to week? Iyo. Like, bro, what has Iyo been on these last couple weeks? Like, yes, she's the genius of the sky. She's one of the best women's wrestlers in the world. So she gonna go in there and put on a banger with anybody in the ring. I don't care. Crowd can be silent. You don't have to be nobody in there. She gonna soon you ring the bell. Iyo finna go get it, right? She gonna do exactly what she need to do. But where I'm looking at it, it's even deeper than just in-ring wrestling. She giving me character work, story. I've been anticipating seeing Iyo all week. I can't wait till Iyo segments coming up. I ain't never felt this way. Like, oh my! And then when she do this, I go crazy. I say, Iyo! Oh my! She got the package. Oh man! Yeah, Iyo got everything too, bro. It's just a different type of package. Like we just got done talking about Naomi. Iyo has everything Naomi got too, but it's in a different style. You know, you appreciate them both differently. You know, but they both are hitting their apex at the same time. Those are two people you want to see just bump, like, you know, and see who really that person is right now. They both is up there, you know. Like, man, so hey, how you feel about Iyo right now?
I ain't gonna lie, I like all the work Iyo doing. Her and the Kabuki Warriors, her and Rhea, it's been good week to week. I ain't gonna lie.
She even getting Raquel and
Roxanne
together.
Mm-hmm.
This was the first time I heard people actually boo Roxanne. I was like, what? Roxanne got a reaction? I was like, you and Davey was right. Y'all said last week what her and Iyo did actually moved her along a little bit, and it did. It showed. Mm-hmm. You know, this was a great even outing for Raquel Gonzalez tonight.
Yeah, it was.
She looked, you know, like hey, that big boot was nasty.
That big boot was nice.
Okay, Iyo, watch out. I like Iyo, guys. Man, what is she not doing? And hey,
everything.
Let's get to the Asuka. Like, bro, it started off right. So Asuka came in on some cool shit, right? She told Iyo, I apologize for last week because you could feel the tension. Like, I don't know, like it's something they doing where you can feel what's going on between them, right? Mm-hmm. All three of them is playing their role magnificently. Like, it's perfect. Like, it's great television, you know? So Asuka walked up on some cool shit and apologized to Iyo, and Iyo she got that Asuka, like she was happy about it, like because like Iyo she's so sweet and nice, she don't want to carry none of that hatred and be mad at nobody, you know. Mm-hmm. She don't like that, you know. And Kairi is stuck in the middle. She really don't know what to do. She trying to keep the peace, right? So she ain't got nothing to do with what's going on. She don't even know what's going on, right? And Asuka, we all know from when she first came, she has a strong presence and a strong personality. When Asuka come onto the screen, she engulfs the screen because when you see Asuka come up, you see Asuka. You know, no matter who's in there, when you feel her, you know. And when she walks up, she said what she said. Iyo responded, and they said, "Do you want us to come out there this week?" Right? Because they know what Raquel and Roxanne is on.
Yeah.
You know, but Iyo says, and I respect it because that's how she is. She's prideful. You know where she comes from. You know, we know how they is. They very prideful, right? That's their like one of their most common things over there. So she says, I had to do this myself. You know, I respect it. So Iyo goes out there and she does herself, and she fights against the odds, right, against both of them. And she leads Raquel through a great match. Get her payback on Iyo with that nasty ass, on Roxanne with that nasty ass dive she did. You know? And then picked up the dub. 1, 2, 3. But then it started after the match. What happened? Iyo was celebrating the hard-fought win she's got. That was a tough one. Raquel came a long way. Hey, we gotta get credit where credit is due. I don't like to hate on people when you don't need to be. Raquel came a long way. So Iyo was laying on the ground, and here comes Roxanne. Like, oh, Roxanne, come on with this bullshit. She mad because Iyo dove on her like that. So she upset. Mm-hmm. She came in there, she beating up Iyo, who come out for the save. Boost homegirl. Rhea. You know? You know? So she run out there, make the save, and she gets the girls off Iyo. They beat down Raquel. Iyo hits a nasty missile drop kick, right? And Iyo and Rhea hits her over the top. I think her nose was bleeding. Was her Raquel's nose bleeding?
I don't think it was. I don't remember. I think it was.
Some was bleeding. I can't remember what it was.
Oh.
But so she hit him and Raquel looking mad and go back. So that's just a start of it. I'm just building the scene. So then we cut to the back. This I like. So so Iyo and Rhea is talking. You know, they friends. You know, Iyo happy that Rhea came out there and saved her. Rhea making sure she all right. But then from the back, who you see? Asuka. And I knew from the moment she walked in, I said, Asuka's on some bullshit. You could feel it, bro. Asuka not playing. What she say? She said, Iyo, so you tell us stay in the back, but she can go out there. Asuka is justifying everything she's saying and doing. She is. That's what makes it so great. So Asuka and then like I told you, when people from over there and Japanese, when they talk in their like language, they sound like so much more emotion and like just so much more anger, right? And I love that. I don't want them to have to speak in English the whole time because that's not their language. That's not their first language. I don't want to act like they don't speak that. You know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. So when they started doing that, I was locked in. I didn't know what they said, but I could feel the emotion. And when Iyo just snapped because Rhea and Asuka was arguing, I was looking at Asuka and Kairi's facial expressions because they was telling me what Iyo was saying. You see what I'm saying? Because we can't understand them, but if you look at their facial expression, they're telling you her emotion, right? So we could tell how mad she was, and she showed it on herself, hitting the door and yelling and shit. Because like I said, Iyo don't like that, and Iyo walked out. But what Asuka do? Hey, she a G. She stepped right to the Rhea and she said, "Stay out of our business." Asuka meant that too. She did. You know? And then the scene cut, bro. I was like, damn, that was a lot that happened there. How you feel about it?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It was crazy. Asuka was right. She was justified because in her actions. Mm-hmm. Because the Rhea coming back there and talking to Iyo like we her friends and stuff. We should be the ones out there helping her. And stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Man, this is getting good. You don't know what's gonna happen, man.
You don't know what's gonna happen. Because Iyo wanted to tell Rhea to stay out of my business too, because you can't tell your girl to stay out of it and allow Rhea to be roaming around doing what she wants freely. Yes, you can tell her to stay in the back and she comes out there on her own. That's different. But if you don't say nothing, now you picking sides. And now you are allowing things to happen because you haven't said nothing about it. And that's what pissed Asuka off when she said, so you told us to stay in the back, but it's okay for her though? Because why she say that? Because y'all was in the back kicking and laughing and smiling at each other like it was all right. But when we did it, it was a problem. You came back there and you were telling us, why you come out there? Why you do this and that? But when she came out there, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But we supposed to be your girls though. We've been with you since the start. Remember Kabuki Warriors? Like, yeah. That's what Asuka's looking at from. That's her lens. And she is totally justified and she's right in everything she's saying. Rhea's in wrong because this one had nothing to do with her. She just including herself in there, but why is she including herself? Because she's Iyo's friend. They have built, because when you go through battles and wars, you build a kinship. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, it's just what it is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Rhea respects Iyo to the utmost. She might respect her more than any female on the roster. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's where their friendship comes from battles. Right? And then the last part of it is Kairi. You see the pain and anguish on her face, like, why are y'all fighting? Like, stop. Like, oh man, my heart broke for Kairi because I know there's nothing she could do about it. Asuka's so strong, and Iyo is strong too. It's just she's strong in a different kind of way. Yeah. You gotta push her to that limit. You know, Asuka just that she go anytime. You know, she wake up like that. You know? So I'm like, damn. So Kairi don't know what to do. She stuck in the middle of it. So you know what I'm saying? So we gotta keep our eyes on. So what's your final thoughts on this one? My final thoughts is I just can't wait till next week to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because that's what I was about to say. I just can't wait to see next week what's gonna happen. What's the direction they gonna go towards?
For real, I just don't know. This one is.
Are they still gonna be mad at each other or something? Like, what's gonna happen?
They gonna have to be, bro, because Iyo walked out. We don't know how she's feeling about it. This next week, she going to come up to them and apologize. You know, Asuka came up to her apologize this week. Yeah. Iyo going to do a reverse role and come up to Asuka and apologize because she was in the wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see that happen. That need to be the first thing I see is Iyo walking up to them.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, Duddy, you got one. Because that Asuka heel turn is gonna be magic.
Yeah.
When that happens, like, oh man, it's gonna be sad because she's gonna whoop poor Iyo, and we all love Iyo like crazy right now. You know, so that's gonna make it even crazier, bro. So and like, man, hey, in the comments, drop y'all's opinion on whose side are y'all on. Are y'all on Asuka's side, Iyo's side, or Rhea? Like, bro, this is getting I don't know crazy. Whose side I'm on. It's too early for me to say. I'm just watching. Because nobody is like really just doing anything bad. Everybody's coming out the good day hard right now, you know?
Yeah.